Good morning. It is Thursday, 10/27, 8:19 in the morning, and as you can see, I'm already short. Let's talk about a couple of things briefly. There was a lot of news that came out at 7:30 this morning, unemployment claims and so forth. Really didn't do much. I think it was overnight information that really set us off. Probably something to do with that European thing. Anyway, notice how this has all been scrunched up in here. Really just hasn't been doing anything, but yet it's been pushing up. So I was really looking for this thing to drop. And the reason for the drop is, well, we're at the deep here on the day chart. Been looking for this for a couple of days. So expect it to go ahead and drop on down. Now that is a day chart, so it may take a little bit. But we've been running up in these triggers for quite a while this morning, which is just perfect for weakening them and allowing it to be a great spot to go short from. That's a wonderful separation here. While we had separation here, this was all dented and uneven. When I originally took the entry, because I took it off of this here, I went ahead and gave myself that one extra little tick. Actually, I gave myself two extra ticks. But now we've had our pullback. This is down. Now this, I'm watching this band right here to see if it's going to go ahead and get itself turned down. Good news is the band here, this band is already angling down, so that's a good sign. That separation is doing what it's supposed to, get us to the other band. Looking forward here, no strength, really. No strength in the, what was that? See separation here. Even that, we're finally, you get all the way up here before you get anything. And so I just don't, that's a 17K. But you've lost strength a lot of the way along here. So I think we've got a pullback coming, which is why I'm in this short. And I really like this 2584. I'm making a nice little bear flag type look there. Need that to go ahead and lock on the rail if that's going to really work out as a flag. Let's talk about market depth. Market depth is already pretty good this morning. In the 3000s, I even saw 4000s when I mentioned let's talk about market depth. This was a 4000. So I'd really like it more like this, where it's riding the rail than being shish kebabbed by it. And now we're really getting some market depth coming on. Okay, we're about 300 ticks away from seeing if that's going to grab the rail on the 1597, which is what it looks like it will do. Okay, that looks nice there. Grab the rail. I can expect 3 more. Right. Market opens in about 45 seconds. I am going to go ahead and come in right here behind this one. I'm just going to get that out of the way. This is around. This is between the deeps here. Tell you what, yeah, that comes in line with this area right here. And the market opens. Get this out of the way. Getting a little push up there, but I believe this is coming from the side. With that like that, can go ahead and drop. Notice what we have here in our MACDs. That's a big time retracement divergence there, folks. Let's give ourselves just a touch more room. I see so much retracement divergence. Because I got the duck head here. Huge, look at that. So that's our deep retracement off of our 38. Market depth is just really, I mean, there's been some pent up energy in here, I guess. What I'm going to do, right? There's enough. Let's take a look and see, where does that... I'm just looking to see where this puts... Okay, that right there is the mid-band on the 2584. Okay, so we got down here to, well, we're just back at the same area again. This still looks good. In fact, now, you even got this, the MACD's here looking good. Well, it just should just push on down. Try to see if we can break this support area here. That's broken. I'll tell you, this looks real good for the, look at that. This is the 6K chart. Now we got this one turned down, got this one turned down. We need to get the 6K chart triggers to come on down, which they will. This is working well enough now. I'm going to go ahead and put that to there. And we look good enough. I'm going to go ahead and move this one down to the double bottom. Guess the next one would be right here. Actually, no, that would be the next one. Okay, because this is the 66 one that that I pulled in off of that. And this one puts it down here at the deep. So this 38 lines up with this 89. We'll go ahead and hang out here. And I'm going to put things on pause. And I'll be back. Okay, so we had a little retracement. But nothing to get really worked up about. I mean, come on, look at this morning. This was retracement city there. So this is the 38 or the 23 on the bigger move. Let's see if we don't get a drop down here. Tell you what, I know where that is. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Bigger charts are on board with the down. Need to go ahead and see this drop on down. Okay, see how this has come in there. That's really positioned to go down further. I'm just looking at the retracement divergence here to see what it's going to do. Remember, this is at the 38 retracement here. Okay, this is down. Forward charts in front of it are also down. They ain't looking at the 2584. We're just coming to the mid band. Okay, look at the 4181. It's just rocking and rolling down. 6K down. How about the 10K? 10K, we're 5,000 ticks away, but it does look like we're going to lock on the rail. A nice separation back here this morning. So, okay, there's that little wiggle compression there. See if we can break this area right here. I feel like I've been in this situation before. It feels very familiar to me, and it usually with that looking like that and the forward charts down, it breaks to the downside. And since it's going to break to the downside, tell you what, let's take that down to there. It's going to go ahead and break, which it's doing. Down, down, and that guy's coming down. I'll see how this is compressing right in here. We want that to go ahead and get down below the band there. That'll show us that it's going on. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and take that off there at 4 1/4. I can tell you what I could see from here. I could see this thing coming there and going straight up. Alright, so now this has kind of gotten all flat. It just didn't follow through like it should. We do have the longer charts are saying down. So, considering that I was able to get in right pretty much at the tip of the morning. I mean, within 1 1/4. If you look at my boundary now, I'm in we're just about there at the high of the day, so I'm willing to let things go and see how we do here. Okay, pending home sales 5 minutes from now. Tell you what, in light of that, we'll go ahead and add in just a little bit more. Going for the deep, deep. While I'm waiting here, figured I'd go ahead and $64 is a 23. Well, hold on a second. I'm looking at is that to there. I like that. Buying the rumor. So this is why I did this here, because this is what I was expecting. If it comes up to here, that's a deep there. Tail L2 for gets up here to the mid band, we may want to add on to the position, actually. Okay, with it coming out in 1 minute, I'm going to go ahead, get behind this pivot right here. Still really looking at the 6K. 6K is good and strong down. 10K, it looks just as good. Okay, on the 4181, we are looking at the outer band. All right, so the news came out, and market didn't care for it much. Should have had my market depth there, but it's very quickly recovering. Okay, so now this 50 here is also the 23 on the 10K chart, but with that much strength down, I don't think we're going to get a quick pullback at the 23. I really think that this has got a lot more in it. So I'm going to put it on pause and let it work. I'll be back. Okay, so we've been working our way down. We got as far down as to here, 1263.50, and when we got there, we pushed out. That's the 50 on my 987 Fibonacci's. But what I noticed here, looking at my 4181, is that as we come up here to this fella, we've got a mid-band push going on here. Now remember that this area that it went down to right there at the 50 on the 987. Remember that is it's the 23 on the 10K chart. So I really didn't get a reversal bar pattern though. And with the MACDs like they are, really this should not, really shouldn't be a very deep retracement. So you start putting the two things together, and I'm interested in the possibility of taking an extra position here. So this is where I'm going to pay attention to these guys, and I can tell you just from looking at this that from here to here, 61, but from the pullback bar, it's deep. But I think I got a little bit more coming before we go short here. Go ahead, and if I'm going to do anything, I'll do it with 2. I'll wait, and if I do anything, I'll let you know. All right, I went ahead and added in 2 more. And so 1272 is where my original fill was. Now I'm just getting this one positioned. Why I added 2 more. Didn't do it here, I did it here. And so let's see, we can come in behind here. It gives us a 6 there. Okay. Reason why I went ahead and took it here was because you notice as it pulled back to the mid band here, it was well below. Good strength. Let's see, I'm going to split my target. All right, I got to find out what happened. There's that. Okay. Working quite nicely here. Go ahead and take 1 out there. Sticky. Okay, get that all fixed back there like so. Okay, so this is just an anomaly in the way that the... Okay, so there I've got 1. What I'm working with here is 1 at the mid band. Okay, on the 6K chart. And the other 2 will be at the 50 on that. So working quite nicely here. Got them locked on like that. That's very nice. The show trades. All right, well, it's almost 9:30. I'm into my really just my second trade of the day. That will be my last trade. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and bump that so it's right. Like, let's see here. That's fine there. That's fine there. Okay. And what's made this a really good morning so far is that we do have we have grabbed hold of the rail on the 17K. Look at one thing here to see. Looking at retracements and so forth. From there, I'm at my boundary is at the deep. Here, I'm not so much at the deep. Really, that's about all I care to give as a gift on that one. So, anyway, I'm going to let it go, and I'll update you as things change. Okay, well, I'm just looking to see what we got going on here. And this is pulling back here to the 50. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out there. All right, that took care of that. And so that cleared that as a good trade. Now this is the this should actually be oops, unsticky. So I got a tick out of that one. Yeah, I got a tick out of that one. That's fine by me. Let's see, I need to get into that. Obviously is not anywhere near the correct positioning there. Let's take a look at this. So that add-on didn't hurt anything. Real entry was back here. Okay, 72.25. And what I'm really working to get to, looking at this, I'm working to get down to the 38, which would be just a completely killer drop if that were to happen. And pivot wise, I'm right here and here behind this last major pivot. This is wrong, but I'm not going to worry about that. So this is the average of these two. Bump that down there, and okay, I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to let it go and let it be whatever it will be, and I'm going to go for my run. So I'll come back and I'll check on it after my run, and we'll see. I really do like. Let me look at the 6K chart. So I really do like the 6K with the way that it's got strength pushing down in the MACD still. And the 10K chart just as good. See, we're looking to get down to that 38 right there. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like we're just going to get a little bit of a pullback here. So now let's assume before I leave, let's assume something here. Let's assume that it does give me a pullback. So really, to withstand this pullback, that's the wrong spot. Back in here would be the right spot, okay, to handle a full pullback of this thing. That still locks me in. My boundary still locked in some profit, and I think I'm okay with that. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to leave my boundary back up there because that's where I had it. That's where I was working at in the morning, and I will let it go, and I'll be back after my run. All right. Well, welcome back. I just added on to the position by 2 more contracts. I did it right here because it looked like this was going to be a spot for it to drop down from. I was looking at this as a potential to drop. Let's see here. We don't really want to be that much. All right. Anyway, let me show you this while this thing is doing its thing. Here is where I got, when I came back from my run, this is where I was, and since I was just had sat down at the computer, didn't really have a lot of time to analyze it, so I opted not to take it. And so then I sat back down here after taking a little bit of a break to cool off. I sat back down here, watched this, saw this right here, and really expected this to just drop down. I didn't put this piece in the puzzle here, the pullback up to here. When I saw this, I thought that that was all the pullback it was going to do. I'll tell you, I'm going to split this out. Well, I can't seem to split it like I want to. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. Well, let me think about it. What I want to do is I want to keep my 1 position on. Let's combine all that. Now I can do a... Well, it's not letting me split anymore. Tell you what, let's just take the whole thing off. All right, there we go. So closed out the whole thing, and we're done. Final result for the day, 350. What I was really looking for, and it probably will do it later, is for it to get down to here. Now I thought we had finished our push up when we came to here. All right, so I was content with that. But in fact, I even thought that I could add on and take some more. That didn't work out. So, okay. Gave up a point on this one. Overall, though, 3.5 points for the morning. I'm very thankful for that. And tomorrow is another day. Thanks for watching.